Oh, YouTube, how's it going? Welcome to the first review unboxing thing of this amazingly priced E Plus mountain bike from Argos. Now, obviously there is nothing so far that I've found. I've done so much research, it's just unbelievable. This particular brand of bike from Argos, about what it's like, unboxing, etc. There is some very similar brands, basically I think they're the same bike, but just not the same name, basically. Anyway, this is going to be part one. I'm going to unbox it. As you can see, it's still got the straps on, never touched it, not even touched it yet. So we're going to unbox it, see what it's like. This is the cheapest one that I could find, and we'll go from there. So let's get it open, get the battery on charge straight away, because obviously if we do ever go on it, we want it to think. We're going to see how easy it is to assemble. Is it any good? Is it worth the money? Should you bother buying this when you can go and spend a few more hundreds of pounds or £1,000 and get something better? Let's have a look, let's find out. Oh, right, okie dokie. So you have to excuse the noise and the mess going on because I am actually cooking my boys dinner. Yeah. Anyway, I've got no tools here pretty much whatsoever. I've only got, well, whatever I've got over there. A few screwdrivers, a few spanners, got some scissors. So the box itself, very nice box. I'm quite surprised how big it is. I was expecting, don't know what I was expecting really, but there's no labels on it to say, my address or anything like that. The only label it's got on it is to say it's from Argos and it was delivered today. So anyway, let's just get into this. I hope it's alright. But it was cheap. By the way, this is not a sponsored thing. I paid for this out of my own money, quite literally. Just out of interest. Oh, it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. So I haven't got a wide angle. That's about as wide as it'll get. I'll move the table. There's a table on it. I'll move back a bit. Right. Moment of truth. Okay. Let me just adjust this a little bit. How's that? Is that better? So it actually come, apart from with flat tyres pretty much, it's pretty much come assembled. Quite literally. Let's get it out and have a look. So we've got in the box battery, I'm assuming. I'm guessing some pedals. Piece of cardboard. Absolutely pointless wrapping. More pointless wrapping. And lots of bits. And there seems to be something else down the bottom, or is it might be just... No, it's just rubbish. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Let's see how heavy it is. I'm going to pick it up with one hand. It's got no battery on it. Okay, so it's actually not that heavy. It is heavy, don't get me wrong, it is heavy, but to be honest, it has got has got a motor on it, and all the bits basically are already on it. Apart from handlebars, a few things need tightening up by the looks of it. Need some air in the tyres because they're flat. Yeah, it all looks pretty much there. Let's get all the stuff off of it and have a look. Hot. So literally all I've done, apart from getting all the wrapping off of it, I've literally tightened up the seat, and that's basically it. I'm just hanging the handlebars on, and note, if you're doing this, obviously I'm not going to tell you how to suck eggs, but obviously make sure, one, as I've seen on a video today, make sure that your forks and the wheels facing the right way for starters, and also make sure when you're tightening this up that you tighten them up equally, because if you tighten up the top or the bottom too much, you'll have a gap either end. I mean, generally I would have thought that's quite self-explanatory, but no, it's easily done. You get a bit too carried away and you start tightening up things and go, oh, it made it a wiggle. So literally I'm just going around, just nipping them all up. I'm trying to do this in real time. I don't know if I've said that already, just so you can kind of get a gist of how easy it is or how not easy it is. But these spanners and stuff are a bit chocolatey, so just be warned, as in they are just cheap. Okay, so they are, so they are all tightened up loosely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just see where my hands are going to sit on it. I'm going to sit on the bike, just quickly have a feel, make sure it's in the right position, not too far up or down. You know, it's got to be right for you. And then I'm going to measure just to make sure that those are the same, or more or less the same. Down a minute. Okay, so it's a little bit that way. That's close enough. Alright, put the roughly. Okay, that'll do for a minute. Right, I've already seen one problem. It's not really a problem, but it is a bit annoying. I will show you in a minute. Let me just tighten these up. Right, here's the problem that I've seen. So, when you put your hand on it, gears are here. You've got 3 fingers on the brake lever. This one, because this is here, you've got a whole hand. You've got a whole hand. So, no, it's nothing really. I'll just adjust it, but still, little bit, sort of, yeah. Yeah, so that's tightened up. That'll do for now. Got pedals to stick on. Just tighten that up a bit more because that's pretty useless. That. Pretty useless. Let's tighten that up a bit more. That's about there, won't it? Do. Right, stick the pedals on. Obviously, on the bottom of the pedals, it will say L for left and R for right. It did come with this that says marked with blue for right, marked with L for, yeah. Can you see anything on there? Because there's nothing on there. Anyway, so this is left. These are the old school ones. Wouldn't think it'd be that odd, would you? Winding on a fiddle. I mean, it looks alright. I mean, it is very cheap. You know. But we'll see. We shall see. Now, you've got to give them some dues. They are cheap bikes. But obviously, I would advise going over everything and just double checking. If you're not sure and you don't know really what you're doing, or you have any doubts whatsoever, just go up to your local bike shop, and you know, even if it costs you £20 or £50 or something like that, just to get someone to go over it, check it all, adjust everything, tighten everything up, etc. For that peace of mind, it's probably worth it. I'm not going to bother because I will literally just have a look over it and go from there, really. It's, you know, you can't really go too wrong. Right, so knit them up and that was it. That was quite literally it. Here we go. So as you can see, it's all there. It's a bike at the end of the day. So what have we got? We've got disc brakes front and rear. Let's have a little look. Anything looking loose at all? We will go over and it's always good to go and put an Allen key in or spanner and just double check everything, make sure it all is tight. Obviously make sure that the wheels, if they've been quick released or anything, make sure they are tight, because like that is a quick release, like that. And for the sake of putting a spanner on the bolt, it's not worth really the risk. So just have a quick look around it. Spokes, they're a little bit, they're not the tightest, I've got to say. Let's have a look at the frame. Any damage? Any damage? Doesn't look like there's anything. The wheels are just cheap wheels, and all seems to flow okay. Obviously you should change gear when you're riding really, but I'll just Okay, it feels nice and tight. Brakes are going to need a bit of adjustment. See, things like this need tightening up. Sorry, my autofocus is going a bit mental. Yeah, all the wires look quite good. Doesn't seem to be any breaks. Now it has got these front shock absorbers, which don't look like they actually, do they adjust? Doesn't look like it, they look like just caps. Yeah, yeah, nothing special, got to say. But it is, you know, a cheap e-bike. But again, tyres are proper flat. Right, let's chuck the battery on it and see if it actually got any power in it. Because stupidly me, I didn't unbox it, did I? I should have put it on charge. Yeah, all intents and purposes, it looks pretty good for, you know, for what it is. Okay, moving on. Let's get the battery on it. Right, okay, so there was a little problem I've just established. So I put the battery on. So let me just show you that first. So the battery, it comes with a set of keys. I can't see on the screen now. So it comes with a set of keys, and that is literally just to lock it in place. Okay, and then you just pull it up slightly, and then it pulls out. There's an on and off button just there. As you can see, it is pretty flat, to be honest. It's pretty flat. Got on and off here. Haven't tightened any of this up yet, but I have had to adjust the derailleur. I can't even say it, because the it was not going into I don't know even how many gears it's got. 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, so it wouldn't go into 7th gear. So obviously I've just adjusted this slightly and adjusted it, and it works. So I'm going to turn it on. So turn it on. Rolling. Yeah. And then it goes on flat as anything. And you've got some modes here, which, hang on. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't hold it on for long. So you've got modes, different speed settings, and then also on here, if you put it in 0 and then you hold it down, that then puts walk mode on. Obviously it's pretty flat. So let's go up to maximum for a minute, just so we can see what it does. So I'm in 7th gear at the moment, and then as soon as it goes over a certain speed, you'll hear the motor. So did you hear the motor kick in then? So again, it's just down on the carpet. Yeah, so it does work, it kicks in. So let's have a go. Unless it's absolutely bucking it down. Oh, it's raining. Sucks. Alright, well, anyway, I will give it a go. I'm going to go over it though first, double check everything. I'll put the battery on charge for a bit. Finish my coffee that went cold. Yeah, literally that battery came with the two keys. And some information, and then in the other box is the charger, and that's it. So that's it. That is, let's end that there, because obviously this is going to be quite long anyway. First thoughts, yeah, I quite like it, gotta say, but obviously until we actually ride it and double check everything, who knows. So I'm going to go over it now, check everything, make sure everything's tight. I'll make a list of anything that I come across, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.